All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to tune in to the creating an autoresponder training this evening. It's going to be interactive, of course, and informative, but two things. One, I kind of want to touch on actually our posture, kind of collectively, or for myself and for for others. For one, I just kind of want to share some information, and then for two, you will have an assignment at the end, but I think this is a way that we can kind of team up and kind of make some things kind of happen collectively. And number three, I'm glad I just remembered, is I'm going to need one volunteer, and either I can select you or you can be make the choice and be selected. You'll do it? Okay. No, you okay. All right. All right. Well, we do have a volunteer, and the thing is the volunteer, which Renee just volunteered. If there's anyone else that would also like to volunteer, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the steps of creating an autoresponder.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't get the, I'm not on the screen share because I didn't get the invitation. This is Gwen.
Okay. Um, who would have her email? Maurice, would you have her email or?
It's the same one on Gwen. All you got to do is find an old invitation.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay, I'll find an old.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So what we're going to do, like I say, we're going to I'm going to actually show you how how the autoresponder actually can work, and then I'm going to team up, and each week or throughout the week, I'll help you set up your autoresponder, because there are certain things that you need for your autoresponder to work. Okay, but before I before you actually have your autoresponder, I want to kind of show you what a way that you can actually use it, and then we'll kind of get it all together. All right, so I'm gonna take you to a blog that I just started. Okay, this is the blog. Can everybody see the blog?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, with the blog, what we're going to do is Renee is one volunteer. And now, do we have anyone else that would like to volunteer? Because what we're going to do is we're going to create a blog. We're going to create a blog and incorporate the autoresponder. And I'm going to show you how. Oh, just to kind of show you how the blog actually can work is you would basically, and I'm going to show you three different places. You can either go to Blogger and create an account, you can go to blog.com and create an account, or you can go to Wix. Okay? And we can kind of go over that part, later. What I did is I created the blog, and as you can see, it's 7 ways of getting things done, and then there's just information. I'm going to help you kind of coordinate a layout for a blog, because really at the end of the day, it's really just about basically having an essay. And I'm gonna have like a little template that you're gonna get in an autoresponder that will tell you the layout for the for a blog. You would start off with an introduction of yourself. You would it'll be in the email, and I'll expound on it. But what we're going to do is incorporate our blog, because this one right here, it doesn't have the information actually on it, but this basically is a splash. It's going to go to a splash page, because this is the one that actually Ann creates on that she trains on Saturday. And what I would do is you can click on this one from your blog, and it'll take you to the autoresponder. And on the autoresponder, this is where someone could put their name, number, and email. Okay. Then when they click submit, they'll begin to receive emails from you. Okay. So what I want to do is we're going to basically go through it step by step. Okay. Now, the first thing that you are going to want to do is you're going to want to create a campaign. Okay. Let me go back to the oh, here it is. All right. Now, the things that you need to have for your autoresponder is you're going to need a 7-series email campaign. You'll want to use a banner. You'll want to use, well, either a banner or a video. You'll want to connect it to a blog. You'll want to link that to your store. And you'll want to have like a Word document or a processor in place so you can kind of go back and forth and get the content to your blog. Okay. Now, like I said, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a campaign. All right. So what I mean by creating a campaign is you'll actually log into your all-in-one system. Okay. Once you get to your all-in-one system, one the first things that you want to do is you want to already have your email campaign already written. And when you open up the autoresponders, you'll want to create a campaign. When you create the campaign, what you'll do is you'll go into the campaign ID, and this is an internal ID for the campaign for you. So with this one, what I want to use is, I'll do the date, 11, is it the 20th or the 21st? 21. Shopping. Okay. Then you can have the campaign name as shopping partner. You can select the email and so one thing that I do want to maybe suggest is that if you have one email, that's fine. But if you have a second email, you can use it to kind of begin to gather your prospects. So it just depends. If you're always on top of your emails and you know what's there and what's not, and you don't have just a lot of stuff coming there, then by all means use that email. But just know which email that you're having your leads come into so you can kind of keep up with them. The one that I'm going to use for this campaign is Tracy MS Network. And then I'll click submit. Okay. Now that campaign is created, and that's my primary focus, which is shopping, everything that I do needs to go up under that particular campaign. Does everybody follow me so far?
Yes.
Okay. So now when I click on go, it's going to activate that particular campaign. And so when I start working on autoresponders, or when I start working on the newsletter that I can create and send to the database of people, or the HTML that I'm going to get through the prospect tab and scroll down and go to the HTML code to get the links. This is where it's going to actually happen. Okay. Now, the autoresponder that I end up creating, up under the 1121 shopping campaign, I'm going to begin with a subject. That subject, let's just say it's um, I enjoy enjoy shopping online. It saves me money. Should I use that as the second one? No, I'll do this first one. Okay. The way it's set up is the subject line is actually going to show up where it's next to where it says all your autoresponders. Okay. The interval identifies how quickly this email is going to go out. It has it on 0, so therefore it's going to go instantly. Now, when I say instantly, sometimes it may go instantly, and then sometimes it might be a delay of maybe a minute or two because it has to go through different servers or whatever. But at the end of the day, once someone puts their contact information in, for the most part, it's going to go instantly without you having to put your hands on it, basically. So let's just say that I just say, hello, my name is Tracy M. Shaw, and I see you enjoy shopping and saving online. And you will kind of expound a little bit up to where you maybe have like a paragraph, maybe a paragraph or two, just introducing yourself, how to get in touch with you, and um, the role that you're playing in, not necessarily the role, but just the fact that you're inviting them to save money when they shop online. Okay? Is everybody with me so far?
So you create the body is not created. You got to create it.
Correct. And that's why everybody's going to have homework, because they're going to create their first email for their autoresponder. And the main thing is really you just want to have something that's going to go out instantly, so that after you've collected their name, you can either make the phone call and interact with them, but you already have the information. Okay? And so by creating these, that's where it's going to actually show up where it says all your autoresponders. That's all I'm going to do for right now on that one. Oh, the other thing I want to make sure. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, like I said last week, you can have the personalizations um, of where you can use the first name, but if you use the first name um, option without the fix in front, it'll be the first name in lowercase letters. And most of the time, people want their name to be capitalized. I would think. So I always do it with the fixed name. And when I do, fixed first name. And when I do it with the fixed first name, it'll just capitalize. So what I would do is you would put hello, bracket, fix first name, bracket, comma. My name is Tracy, and I see you enjoy shopping and saving online. Um, um, if you have any questions, feel free to me at 423-208. Well, I do the auto. 520 6826. Also, be sure to visit my store, or I can say blog for, or you can say store. See, the thing is you'll be in control of it, and you can basically be a guide and guide them wherever you want them to go to. So you can either choose for them to go to your blog where you're gonna have some updates and something of promotion, or you can have them go to your store and have them shop on your store.
Hello?
I think we lost them.
Everybody give me stuff out there.
Okay, is everyone still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he may have lost connection for a moment. He's coming back. One moment.
I would take over, but I don't know how to do it though.
Yeah, are you guys still in the room?
Yeah.
It shows that it went away. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody is present and accounted for except Tracy. I think that grenade got him. Hate to see my buddy go.
What'd you say? Okay. I don't think that was him. Who's still on the phone? Everyone still on the line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's coming back in. He had a little hiccup there with the system. So, anybody have any great plans for the weekend?
No, you changed it. So I was gonna say you sound like his attorney.
I think he's in. We're having our Thanksgiving on Sunday. That's the only day all of the family can get together. I think he's coming back. Is that you?
All right. Sorry about that. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you, Renee, covering it for me. Oh, it's not showing?
Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Why can't I see it?
You got kicked out?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Where was I? I was creating. Okay. So I could put my store here. Which would be www.tracyshore.it's my store. Okay. No, I'm okay. And then I don't have to put my number anymore. Okay.
So you that .com. So you changed your store.
Oh no. It's supposed to be .biz, ain't it? I got too many of them going through my head right now. Um. Great choice. And then exclamation points. Okay. So now that will be created, and I will add that message. Okay. So now that message is created. It's good to go ahead and have one more already set up, but the thing is you won't have it on 0. You want the interval to be sure to be changed to either 1 or 2. Okay. And that means that it'll go the next day. So you can make sure that um, if they're hot, you want to stay as close to the fire as you can for a minute until you find out, and then start extending the intervals. next. Um, so on the next email campaign, you can say, um, what can you say? You can say the no, you ain't gotta hope. I'm sure. I'm sure you saw lots of savings. The interval will go out the next day, and then you can say, uh, have you already? Whoops, if I can type. Have you already started your shopping? Did you see all the commercials? And then you can say something about advertisements on television about, cause see, I see a lot of I'm a commercial. I watch commercials, um, but a lot of times they have a commercial on there about Kindle, or they got an advertisement about something about Amazon, or they got something about. And see, the thing is, which is gonna get me started in just a few minutes about our posture. We now, especially since Maurice has come across Ebates, when we were just Amazon, we had lots of stuff that we could offer to people. But now that we got Ebates, we got even more that we can offer in addition to those that are part of Commission Junction. See, the thing is that we need to kind of enjoy is the fact that everywhere we go, we got something of value. If people are looking for wherever, you can save them money just because you made a decision and you positioned yourself. Okay? We can't walk around with our heads down or something like that and not open our mouth. McDonald's advertises millions of dollars and they got millions of dollars. So what makes us think with us not investing either time and or money, we're going to get results if we don't tell people about what we do? What we do is we build relationships. What we do is we save people money. What we do is we can change people's lifestyle if they change the way that they think, the things that they do, and the things that they apply. We can't be ashamed of that. And I know it's kind of a challenge or something to, kind of get the momentum going, but it can be done, and it can be done a lot faster than being taught and shown the traditional way of doing something for 40 years and retiring with less, and it being challenging. It's challenging. We're a part of an industry that can change a lot of people's lives and situations, and all we got to do is get content together to help that work for us when we aren't available, and or when we are available. Because by understanding how to use this all in one autoresponder, and by having emails that can go out to people on your behalf, it lightens the load for you and it increases your duplication. Okay? So we already have duplication basically by the record. I mean, not just the recording, but by the webinars that Maurice does and Renee does and stuff. But we can have duplication in people finding out about what we do and why we're doing it, and by using technology. I know it's not everybody isn't all the way there, but with my blog, I because over here I have a little information and then I have a link to other content, or they can find out.
Is that an echo?
We want to show that we have value. We want to show that we can save people money in whichever way, shape, form, or fashion. They can either do cash back or they can partner with us and do other things. and we have to kind of restructure things because either as people are either going to partner with us and, well, put it like this. I'm wanting to partner with people to put blogs on this page. Okay, so until you know how to blog, partner with me, and that's where your homework is going to come in, and that's where you'll have the responsibility of coming up with two things. One, you're going to need to come up with just an introduction of who you are, just a short little paragraph. In another paragraph, you want to have a paragraph about why you think online marketing or shopping online or whatever, why that's appealing to you. The third thing is you're going to want to offer a solution. Well, no, I know what the third thing. I want the third thing to be not necessarily for the blog, but I want this to be for us to discuss is what is your challenge? What is your biggest challenge in building your business online or building your business? Because really the same thing that you do online, you do offline. And what you want to do, just like Maurice says, you want to tap in both of them so you can get one person from both, and that means that's two. And then you duplicate them. See, too many times we spend a whole lot of time around a whole lot of people and we don't even say nothing to nobody, whether we online or offline. And the thing is we should be excited because we understand something that the masses don't understand. So that means that we shouldn't ever not have nobody to talk to. All we doing is building relationships. Oh, my bad. I'm getting sidetracked. But anyway, what we want to do is you want to create some content. And by creating just a short paragraph or two about who you are, write those down, about who you are, about what shopping online or what an online business or what is appealing to you about online, because you want people to know, and so you can let them know through an autoresponder, and then you'll be able to use some of that same content for blog posts, and you'll just interchange the content and just kind of elaborate on it. But you want to begin to brand yourself, and so that's why I say until you're comfortable with blogging, if you just put the content together, the volunteers that we get next week, we can structure you an autoresponder and we can structure you a blog, because I'll show you how to put that blog post on this blog. And in the meantime, I'll also in an autoresponder I can show you certain ones. If you got a Gmail account, you just can create a blogger, a blogger.com blog. If you want Wix, this particular one is in Wix, and it's just a blog that I created in Wix. And was that one or two? Okay. And then the third thing that you don't necessarily have to put on paper, but if there's a challenge that you have in either building your business or whatever, let's discuss what that is. But you don't necessarily have to put that in your blog unless you want to. I mean, because really your blog can be a daily journal, and you can point people wherever you want them to go to, or you can use your website. But by having a place in addition to your all-in-one website can increase your exposure, because we got so much that we can offer to people, okay? And that's why you can have banners on here that can click, because see the link that this is coming from, and I hope I'm not confusing too much. The link that is attached to that image is this link that I created inside the all-in-one splash page. So what I did is I copied that link that I created in the splash page, and I put it and attached it to this image. And I don't know, it might be kind of confusing. So let me go back to where I was at. All right, so now I put an additional day in the interval. So that extends it to the next day. And let's pretend that this was a completed autoresponder. You would add that image. And so now I have two. But now let's just say that I started this one and I hadn't finished it. Well, now I can go back to it, select it, and then go back and modify it. Did you see all the commercials on uh, television about shopping for Black Friday? It's exciting to have my own store and people save money. If you'd like more information about money, let's set a time to talk. And then you just put your information again. Tracy 423 5206826. Okay. And now it'll update it. And then if I wanted to add another one, I could, but we're not going to do that. Okay. So now what we've done, we've created the campaign. Okay. The campaign is shopping. The campaign name is shopping partner. And we're going to use the go. Okay. Now that's the active campaign. And then when you go to autoresponders, if I wanted to edit the autoresponders, I would click edit autoresponders. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to go to the splash page builder. What I would do is I would click on splash page builder and it will take me to this page. Well, the page before that. Oh, great. Well, let me just close that. It will click on splash page, continue. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a splash page to go with the autoresponder that I just created. Okay. This this splash page is going to be called, let me do it. 1121. Enjoy shopping. Well, yeah, enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. So I'm going to create the splash page. I'm going to use a picture squeeze page, since that one would probably be the easiest one to do. So then the first thing you want to make sure you do is you want to update the template. After you update the template, you can go to edit. Okay, now the name of the site is sharing the savings. The description is showing people shopping options. Keywords, Amazon, eBay. Always use your name. If you have a website or something, you want to use that. If you have any other keywords that you're connected to, um, use those. Network marketing, MLM, sales, and that's just to name a few. Then you want to update settings. Okay, now the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and get the AR stands for autoresponder HTML code. So now what we'll do is we'll go back to the autoresponder campaign that we had created those two emails. So you will go to, who knows what we're going to go to? Volunteer, anybody? Anybody? Don't.
Yes.
You will click on campaign. Don't be shy. We all in this together. Okay, so now the campaign that we're going to use right now is going to be the shopping. So we'll click go to activate that campaign. Now, after we've created that campaign, in order to get the HTML code, what you have to do is you have to go to prospects. So you'll click on prospects, and then you'll go to the HTML form. When the HTML form comes up, one thing or two things that are already going to be understood on the form is going to be the name and the email of the person. Sometimes that's enough, and then sometimes you want to get the phone number. It's up to you. But a lot of times if you go ahead and just get the name and the email, sometimes that's enough. But I think it's good to get the phone number. So I usually put mine, I usually check the box. The layout is, you got two options. One of them would have the name to the left and the other one would have the name above the box. So the one that I usually use is the one with the name to the left. If I wanted to change the color, let's see, what banner am I going to use? You can change the color if you want to, and then you can change the button text to more details. Okay. Now, is everybody with me so far as creating the form?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you put on return URL, Tracy?
It's actually optional. If you want to use an email right there, I mean a website right there, you can. It's actually optional, so it's kind of up to you. But you would just put whatever website you want them to go to.
Okay.
And then you would click generate HTML, and that's the way the HTML is going to look. It's going to have the name, the email, the phone, and you see how it has more details. Okay. You can save the form if you want to, but it says that you can save up to 3 forms. But the only thing is once you create the form, it's already done, so you don't necessarily need it. to be saved. So you create and copy, and then you will go back to the splash page. Is everybody with me so far?
Yep.
As far as going from the autoresponder HTML form to the splash page?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, then you would click insert, go down, update settings. Then you can either view it at the bottom. You got options once you update it. You can go to the bottom and you can see the form, or you can click view your splash page here. So far, based on what the couple steps that we went through, we've got the splash page and we have the autoresponder. Okay? Is everybody with me so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, another thing that I want you to notice is the fact that when we created that autoresponder, this is a website. Okay? Every time you create a new autoresponder, this number is going to change to identify that specific autoresponder. Or, I'm sorry, that specific splash page. Okay? So if I take this right here and I take it to another page, of course it's not going to work now because I'm telling you that it's going to work. And after you put it in and click enter, but if you notice up here, can y'all see this on my screen?
Yeah.
You see where it says sharing the savings?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't see it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Up in that tab. You're right. And see, the thing is that is what we created when we were creating the splash page. Y'all remember where it was at, or you want me to go back and show you? It was it was mm, 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 mm. Okay, if I get to the right one. Give me just a second. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't need that one. Oh, splash. Here we go. Ah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I just created and copied it. Okay. Now let me. Okay. Go back to splash. Okay. Now, that's where it was at the title, where it says sharing the savings. So whatever you put right here in the title is what's going to show in the tab at the top. Okay. Now, the next thing is going to be the image. Now, the image you'll see is where it says area 1. Okay. So you would find area 1. Oh, I went too far then. Yeah, see. Okay, area 1. So I would click there. Well, I actually need to go to the email and download it. Give me just 1 second. And we're almost at the end, so I won't, did I download that email? Oh, I keep losing my spot. Oh, select, I think I did. Okay, I need to upload another. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna upload just a new picture so you'll see where. There it is. Where did I save that? Oh, I know. And then you'll upload the file. Go back to change picture. Select that picture. Update picture. Go back to edit. And then I'll update just to make sure. And then, well, we can just do it from up there. If you wanted to view your splash page, that's where we are at so far. And I can go on, but I guess that's enough for right now. We only have like 5 minutes left, and I don't want to hold anybody up. I know it's the weekend. So up to now, does anyone have any questions? And then we can either address them now, or if it's something that might take a second, either you can call me or we can address it on the next call. But I do want to touch base after we get the questions out on what your homework is.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask, Tracy. Could you go over those steps again?
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'll do that in just a second. I just want to check and see if anybody has any questions so far about any part of it. If you need me to go back to the splash page part or whatever, we can do that. And what we'll do on the next call, we can actually add content to it and or use a video. The only difference is, one of them is a picture and another one is a video. Okay. And also, for those that are online, there's information in the chat box. And so if they have any questions, let me see, they can contact myself or Renee and just look through the chat box. I wasn't even looking, so. Oh, the assignment. Yeah, we can put the assignment there. Oh, you already put the assignment? Oh, okay. Yeah. The assignment, the first thing that you want to do is I want people to begin the process by writing a short 2, 3, 4, 5 sentence introduction of yourself. Okay. After that, write a 2, 3, 4, 5 sentence paragraph about what is appealing to you about shopping online or about being an online marketer. Whether it's the convenience of working from home, or if it's the convenience of you shopping from home, or the convenience of receiving a check and just have something that shows why you are excited about being. Because see, the thing is we understand information that a lot of people don't apply. And just by showing and sharing savings and us having value, I mean, it's commercials, it's on TV all the time. People spend constantly. And if you can be in the equation and help people save, that's a good place to be, especially when you have multiple things, products, goods, and services. See, we not only have products, we have services that we can offer to people. We have cure debt. And I mean, we have a lot of things that we can make available to people, and the masses spend money. Fewer people shop. I mean, I'm sorry, fewer people own businesses. But this is a way that we can be positioned and not have to store anything, not have to deliver, not have to, and it's no question whether people go online and spend. We just want to be in the equation. Okay. So I think we should move it with a different kind of posture. Okay. And we should enjoy where we are and just invite people and then apply with everything that we've been learning about posting ads on Craigslist. We'll never run out of people to talk to. But if people don't know that you're doing it, or if people don't, I mean, it's like barbers. If they walking around and you don't know that they cut hair, and they don't pass you a card or bring it up in conversation, then it's money just walking all around us, in person and online. So, the first, like I say, the first homework is to create like a little short paragraph about you. The second paragraph or the second little content that you want is content on what's appealing to you about being online. The third thing, I'm changing the third just a little bit. The third thing, I want you to think of a problem that the information that you can share with somebody, a problem that you can help somebody with. Whether you're saving people gas, whether you're saving people money, or whether you're showing them a different mindset or a different alternative. Identify a problem that what you know or what you understand can change their situation. And then lastly, have 2 or 3 sentences on how people can get in contact with you and why they should. And with that information, we can create probably about 3 or 4 email campaigns plus 2 or 3 blogs. And it can go even deeper, because if you want to expound on what's your why, that can be an additional blog that can be broken up into 2 or 3 things too. So, but that's enough. I'm not going to overwork you too much, but all that's information that shouldn't be hard, and you'll be surprised because once you start putting some of that information on paper and you duplicate yourself online, people can find out a lot about you. I mean, and for those that, I mean, Ann has experience of blogging. I have experience on blogging, and you'll be surprised how many people will review your blog. And if you have a link on your blog to either a capture page or a video of the business that you're, participating in, it's actually working for you when you're not working. And then when you implement that along with passing out a flyer to that same information, it's always working. That flyer is working that you pass to somebody, and the internet is working with the video or the capture page or the email or whatever that you have going out. And over the series that we're going to be doing, you'll find out different ways, because you can write a specific campaign specifically just for Ebates, or you can write one specifically for Amazon, or you can just write one in general about shopping and the benefits of it. And so after you understand it, and we partner, and as you write these blogs, we upload it to that one particular blog, and I show you how to create your own. As long as you need to partner with me, we can do that. But when you want to, branch out and create your own blog, by that time you'll already know what to do. It's not anything complicated or anything, but just from here on, be gathering pictures or statistics or content that you can use on your blog and let boy the don't get tired.
Sound like something going on again.
And it's the principles that we understand. So anyway, with that being said, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time.